The race for the Democratic nomination in 2020 is heating up. There are 24 different candidates in the race, and it's not only in the crowded debate stage that we see candidates strutting their stuff. Remember, in the Democratic Party, if the voters don't like you, you can always get support from these superdelegates. Here's a refresher. Candidate Pete Buttigieg has openly held a conference call with the superdelegates to make his case to this elite group that has the ability to overturn the popular will.
Mayor Pete wants to touch base to hear your ideas and see how he might be able to earn your support amongst this great group of competitors.
The superdelegates became famous in 2016 when the fight in the Democratic Party raged between Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders.
Over 400 superdelegates came on board Clinton's campaign before anybody else was in the race, 8 months before the first vote was cast.
So, do we have a point to worry about? Well, back in 2016, in state after state, while the majority of the people had voted for Bernie Sanders, the delegates went to Hillary Clinton. In New Hampshire, for example, 60% of the popular vote went to Bernie Sanders, only 38% to Hillary Clinton. However, the delegate count, 15 Sanders, 15 Hillary Clinton. Similar occurrences happened in other states. In Indiana, Michigan, we had a situation where the people voted one way and the party bosses voted another way, securing the nomination for Hillary Clinton. But that did not stop the Democrats from claiming that their superdelegates voting system is about empowering grassroots activists.
Unpledged delegates exist really to make sure that party leaders and elected officials don't have to be in a position where they are running against grassroots activists.
Now, the rules have only slightly changed, and the DNC still claims that its rules are to benefit grassroots activists.
Our reforms are designed to increase participation in primaries, make caucuses where they exist more inclusive, and by limiting the influence of superdelegates, it sends a very, very important signal to our voters that we are indeed the party of the grassroots.
This time, the superdelegates won't get to vote in the first ballot. But here's the catch. Most conventions have more than one vote. And if there's not a clear majority on the first ballot, then the superdelegates are back in the game. So in a race in which you've got 24 different candidates, the chances of there being a solid majority on the first ballot are rather slim. Most candidates at this point are courting the superdelegates, assuming that they'll be selecting the nominee.
Should be one delegate. There shouldn't be any superdelegates.
In general, I support the Democratic Party, but I do think that superdelegates reward party elites as opposed to the average voter.
The people need to have the votes to decide who their nominees are going to be, and I don't believe that we should have I don't believe that we should have elite individuals be choosing those nominees.
I feel like the superdelegates are being run primarily by, big people with lots of money, people with lots of power, so, the smaller people aren't being heard as much.
I think it's an exceptional strategy to win. We saw how that won last time, but is it really the will of the people? I don't think so.